Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. It is a slow moving day today. I came home yesterday. We were gone all day doing our little road trip experience, trying to find different areas, and I was tired. I went to sleep and slept really good last night and did not feel like getting out of bed this morning early, even though I should. I was like, I'm gonna sleep in. So I did. So here I am a little bit later. Now the household is occupied with people, so it's a little bit harder to start my vlog. And then I stepped outside and I looked over and there was like a bunch of people on their roof working on their roof. So I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I won't do that then. So I came into my bedroom, safe space. So today is Gathering Fragment Friday. It's the part of the week where we're gathering up food so we can make things for our families without having to go shopping. So we're getting to that part in the month where it's like running out of fresh fruits and vegetables and the eggs and, bread, those kind of things right now. But I'm like, still have a few things to gather up. So today I went through and got an inventory of what we have left of things. And I thought, okay, I'm going to get creative on some things. But I did have some desserts already planned out. So I'm going to make this dessert. They call it, there's a ton of different names. Better than love, better than Robert Redford dessert, all these things. It's just really good, delicious dessert. I remember having it. My dad would get it from, he worked at the sheriff's department, and so at the jail, and somebody would make it, like some caterer guy, and so he'd always buy a couple pans of the stuff at Christmas, and it was so good. They use chocolate pudding, and then they use butterscotch pudding. Well, they didn't have butterscotch at Walmart, so I got pistachio. So we're gonna do chocolate and pistachio, so I'm gonna make 2 of those and make some brownies. That'll be plenty of treats for the weekend, and then make some dinners tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So tonight we have a picnic to go to, so I just have to keep the food light because I don't have to bring anything, which is good. But I'm gonna use up, we have some burgers and we have some chicken patties. Not enough to make or actually between the two is probably enough for a meal. So I'm gonna kind of mix a little bit of a dinner out of that. So just put them in the refrigerator, and we can eat them for lunch as well. So I'll eat some because some are gonna eat when they go before, some might eat after. It just depends on how much food there is and what there is to eat. So I thought I'd make that for dinner tonight. I'm gonna do simple old school, like a mustacholi for tomorrow, and just heat it up in the slow cooker, which will be easy. And then Sunday, I'm gonna do burrito bowls. We have beef, like little beef steak pieces cut up, and then I have some of that good cilantro lime rice. I thought I'd just make some little bowls and we can heat it up after church on Sunday. That will be easy. And I might whip up some waffles this morning. We'll see. We'll see how my morning goes and how motivated I am. I'm like, I just feel like going outside in the pool, but I know I gotta do something. So we're gonna have a great day. Make some delicious food. Get food for my family for the weekend so I don't have to cook anymore. So you guys ready? All right, let's go back to the kitchen and start making food. So for this recipe, I'm gonna do this one real good chocolate dessert, but I'm gonna substitute and do pistachio as well. It's on page 158. Real simple. In your food processor, you put 1 cup of flour, 1 stick of butter, and then half a cup of pecans. I have all those ground up nuts, mixed nuts. So I'm just gonna put that in there, mix it all up, and then put it in a pan. I'm gonna do it twice because I've got 2 made. Bake in the oven for about 20 minutes, take it off, let it cool, and then we'll make our next layer. While doing that, I realized my blade wasn't on right. I'm like, what is that noise on there? And then 2, when it was mixing it, these are mixed. I did these, I pureed them, chopped them all up in the food processor, ground them all up. But I realized there was a lot of big pieces. So I'm like, So I'm gonna put the next batch first with the nuts, and then I will do, should I just do the rest? I'm gonna make this extra nutty. Let's do that. Just grind these up first so that they're real tiny. So obviously one is a little bit more sticking together because I added less nuts. This one I added a little bit more flour. I should add more butter, but I didn't. That's okay. I'm just gonna smush it in the pan. That's got to cook for about 20 minutes. So when the oven's going, you might as well, am I putting anything else in the oven? I don't think I am. Fries maybe. I might put those in the air fryer. Yeah, probably the air fryer. So oven doesn't really need anything else in it, which is good. So I'm gonna whip up chewy fudge brownies, real simple, in a bowl. Follow the directions on the box. Did you watch me dry my oil in there? That was great. Well, one of you told me to put my coconut oil back in the refrigerator and it would harden up again. It did. Thank you. We moved here, we had it in that moving truck and it got hot. It got hot because it sat for a little bit of time. And I was like, oh my goodness, my coconut oil. And I thought maybe it would go back when it was in this house, but obviously it did not. And I'm like, wow, our house is cooler. I mean, it's not freezing, mind you, it's just summer. But I was like, is it ever going to go back to like normal? So it was good. I just stuck it in the refrigerator last night, took it out. It's all solid like it used to. So that's good. So I'm just gonna mix this up and put it in a cookie sheet pan, stick on the bottom. Easy, easy desserts for today. Then I'll start on my foods. Breakfast, what I'm gonna do, the kids really like making their own eggs, so I'm gonna let them do their own eggs whenever they want. We also have bagels. And what I'm gonna do is, I bought this Krusty's pancake mix, the Krusty's waffle mix. I feel like one of my viewers, when she bought me this little waffle iron, that she bought me waffle mix, but maybe not. Maybe it was pancake and just says waffle on the side. I don't know. But anyway, it's really good. So I'm gonna be able to fill my pancake container. I'm gonna do double the recipe. It is 2 cups is for 1 pancakes, 1.5 cups of cold water, 1 egg, and 2 oil. Mix it and put it in the waffle iron. Real simple. So while those are cooking, I just forgot I had sprinkles. So I just put sprinkles to put in there. I'm gonna make these burrito bowls. I got these at the discount store. This is actually seasoned ground beef. A little different. The sauce will be the same. The spice will be the same. So I'm gonna use this. I do have a box of just the cilantro lime rice. I'll use this. So I'm gonna do is put my meat, which is frozen solid, into a little pot right here. And we will heat that up. Put the lid on it. And then when it's able to separate a little bit, I'll add, in this box will be a seasoning packet. It's just kind of like a spicy taco seasoning. I'm sure there's something specific it's for, fajita maybe. I don't even know what it's for. It says mild Mexican seasoning mix, but I feel like it's a little bit more spicier. So, but anyways, delicious. So we'll put that in there with it, and then we'll have really good beef in the burrito bowls. I use my glass individual meal prep bowls and just make meals up for everybody. All they gotta do is grab it and eat it like a first Sunday. It's gonna be real simple. Rice goes in here with the sauce, easy again. One more waffle to go. So what I'm gonna do now is make my next layer of my better than love dessert, better than, or best tasting dessert, whatever I call it, better than, darn good, what do I call it? Real good chocolate dessert. So normally you add a package of cream cheese and a cup of powdered sugar and a cup of Cool Whip. Well, I'm gonna do a little bit different because of my children that don't do full lactose products. I hope I'm saying that right. My kids can handle Cool Whip, they can handle butter, they just can't handle milk, cow's milk. So we use lactose milk, that works. Cream cheese kind of messes up their stomach too. So I'm just gonna make this without it, the next layer. Put a little more powdered sugar and see how it does. I've never made it without, but it's been a long time since I made this. So that makes a nice base. I'm not too worried about it. I guess the cream cheese would give it just a little bit of a, like, not so sweet kind of base. So I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna mix up in the same bowl the pistachio pudding, a little less than milk, then it's like 2 cups per box, a little bit less, and then I'll do chocolate after. As I was mixing it up, I realized, do I have enough milk to do that? So I don't think I do have to do double. So I went and got some of my almond milk and did just a little bit of the almond milk in the mixture, just because I know I have, that I just don't have that much lactate. So this is good. Just pour this on, and then this will be my next layer. I should let that sit, but we're just gonna have to be real careful because we can't mix it in. You don't want to mix it in, and the cream cheese would make it set so you wouldn't have to. So just kind of carefully pour on top. This will be delicious. This will set up. And then I remember I only bought a few whipped cream, so I'll have to make some Dream Whip to put on top, but I think I'm gonna let this set up first. So this will be delicious. Pistachio pudding, we haven't had this in a long time. So I'm gonna put this right on top, and I'm gonna put this out in the garage refrigerator. Let it set up, because I'm gonna have to, because otherwise it's gonna wanna seep through, I think. And then we can put whipped cream on top, if we so choose. So this will be good. And then over here, my rice is done, or it's getting done, and the beef was already thawed, so I threw a packet of the taco seasoning thing in there. Heating up, it's going good. Okay, after putting that one in the garage refrigerator, I'm like, I'm not gonna put any more Cool Whip on top. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm putting it in the freezer, so it freezes up. It'll be like a frozen dessert. I think that's gonna be a little bit better. If you're gonna serve it for a party, do the way the recipe is. I think this is gonna be a good way to do it, just because we're not doing the cream cheese in there. I think that's gonna work. Chocolate pudding in here next, mix it up. I'm gonna get my burrito bowls assembled. I'm gonna wait till the end, but I'm gonna do it now. So the rice and meat is done. I remember I had that little beef, don't mind the dishes everywhere, that little, those cans of beans, they were like Kickstarter beans or something. We just used those up yesterday. We made chili mac, real quick. So I should have saved those for today. I just was not thinking. So this is gonna be, I'm gonna use a can of black beans. I'm just gonna rinse these because otherwise they'll turn everything black. We don't want that. And then I'm gonna add a can of chili beans to this. Can I just do it right in this bowl? I think I can. And then this will be the side. I'll put rice in here, some of the beef and the beans, and that's it. And then when we go to eat this, you can put, they give you some queso cheese, or we have regular shredded cheese, lettuce, because I have some lettuce, and, oh look at that, keep it right in here. And salsa, easy, and sour cream. I'm gathering everything. So I just put on my smoker. I'm cooking hamburgers because we'll probably eat earlier today, but I have to run. I have to leave in a little bit. So I want to have lunch done so nobody has to worry about cooking it because the older ones are going to be gone. I'm going to actually turn my oven on. I know, turn it back on. And what I'm going to do is I have some chicken patties. How many do we have here? Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 7. So whatever doesn't get eaten today, surely it will get eaten this weekend. So I've got a little bit of chicken patties here. I've also got some tater tots right here. So I'm gonna put those. There's an open bag. I could open another one, but I'm gonna just do it this way. Tater tots on here, and then I've got some waffle fries. I'll put those on a pan, put those in the oven, and then do the burgers outside. Easy, that's like the grab and go lunch sticks. We don't have much bread, and we don't have, oh, it's smelling like it's smoking, it's okay. And we don't have like lunch meat or anything, so that's gonna work. So since we've got our burgers, I'm gonna hurry and throw, I should have put these in the oven, sweet potatoes, earlier when I had the oven for cookies, but Or not cookies. What was I making? The dessert, but I did not, so that's okay. I'm just looking to see if these got yucky. Again, learning that you can't buy too much potatoes or onions beforehand in Florida because they go bad. So, okay, I've got 3 here. I'm gonna take these 3, I'm gonna wrap these in foil and put them in my oven. Because I would like, I'll grab that, I'll turn you down. I'll grab that and eat that this weekend. No, I don't eat that outside. I think it's gross. Some people love it. I do not, so I will not be eating the outside. I'll take this, and I'm also gonna heat up this. Remember this Mexican style street corn? Was it delicious? It was okay. Would I buy it again? Absolutely not. I would just get some blackened corn, I guess. I don't even know what they added to it, but I'm just going to, do I put it in the microwave? Stovetop. I guess I can cook it all in the microwave. I might just do that. Okay. Stove is easier. My microwave is smaller. It's much smaller than my other one, so I'm trying to utilize just my stove. I know it's better to use your stove, so I will do that because I've got lots of pans, pots, all these good things. I'm thinking I was gonna just do 1, but should I do 2? Let's see how much. Let's see how much this heats up. It's just like it would be good on top of, like, I could do it with the sweet potato and put it right on top, and it would be delicious. So maybe I'll get 1 more. Let me get 1 more out. Now that I have more fragments, using it what you have. It's not the great. I'm putting a little water. Not the greatest, but it does good. Okay, we're heating that up. Oh, put these in the oven. Let's utilize our oven. Okay, so that can cook. Got lots of hamburger buns here. I just gotta use them up. There's literally random ones here. What else is on our list for today? That's gonna be lunch/dinner, burgers, chicken patties, waffle fries, beans, all that in the refrigerator, pickles, easy. Tomorrow is going to be, I got my burrito bowls done, that's for Sunday. Tomorrow is gonna be, I'm gonna do some bread in the bread machine, mostaccioli, and veggies. That's gonna be simple as well. Let me get another pot out, start cooking my meat. I'm gonna make a spaghetti sauce. Do I do my pasta? No, I'm gonna wait for the pasta tomorrow so that I can cook it all in my slow cooker in the morning. That's what I'll do. But I will make bread in my bread machine, but I can also do that tomorrow too. I know all these things. Hold on, let me do some thinking. Okay, can you tell? Sometimes I feel on fire and ready to do stuff. Today is not one of those days. I don't even know. All of this must be catching up with me. I'm just like, I just wanna be done. So we're gonna make this be done here. I am just gonna make all of it, so I don't do any cooking tomorrow because that to me sounds like not a fun thing to do because I'm just so tired. Is there a lid somewhere? Hold on. I'm just real. It's like we've just, you know what? It's moving. There's a lot. I get it. All those things. Not complaining. Trust me, I'm not complaining. But I want to show you like life. Like I'm tired today. I'm tired. But I do need to make food for my family. Do I have to? No, we could go buy food. Yes, I could be one of those people, and I have been one of those people, so not knocking if you have to go get dinner tonight. Go get $5 pizzas. Don't feel bad if you gotta go get $5 pizzas tonight, or $6, however much it is now. Do what you can do. I'm just like sitting here, I'm like, I'm just tired. I don't want to do anything. I have to, like I said, I got to do a whole day of running, so I'm not looking forward to that. So I think I'm just going to keep moving. I'm just going to keep plunging through. I'm like, what do I not do? What do I do? And I'm like, you know what? Just keep going, Annie. So we're going to keep going. Okay. So tomorrow we'll do the spaghetti, or it's going to be mostaccioli. And I'll put it in my I'm going to put everything in my slow cooker. I'll cook the pasta almost till done, but not really, so it can kind of heat up tomorrow. And all I gotta do is pull it out tomorrow and plug it in. It'll be easy and done. But I want to do a lot of veggies because like that, making that sweet potato sounds really good, like with the corn. And then I'm like, I love broccoli and cauliflower, and we're gonna need some sides. So I'm gonna heat up another pot here. We're gonna do another one. This is gonna be broccoli and cauliflower, and then I got corn as well, so that the kids like too. I just don't know how many more pans. Do I have more pots for? Well, the corn corn's gonna be tomorrow. Corn. Let's put that in a glass one and put that in the microwave. Let's do that for tomorrow. What else? This is just gonna boil. We're gonna make some spaghetti sauce. Is that my meals for the weekend? I know it's simple. It's nothing exciting. You might want some new meals. I'm just not ready for new meals yet, and we're at the end. So today we'll have the burgers, chicken patties, fries, and beans. Pickles, that'll be easy. Waffles they had for breakfast. Saturday is gonna be bread. I do the bread machine. I'm gonna get that recipe out from my library book I got with mastacholi and vegetables, Sundays and burrito bowls, and we've got our desserts. Easy weekend. Sometimes it's like, it's easy to do those kind of things. It's just simple meals for your family. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. If it's easier just to do a whole big pot of chili, I remember doing a whole big pot of chili and just eating it all weekend. Everybody was happy. Do whatever is good for your family. Like, seriously, do what's good for your family. We're missing some, we're keeping some. This weekend's a little bit different for us, so that's why I'm kind of going light on some of the meals, and it's just gonna work that way. So let all this stuff heat up over here. I'm gonna go get a glass dish out for this. I went to go do my bread machine and I forgot I used up all the milk. So the milk was in the bread machine recipe that I used last time. So I just Googled one. I found Big Family Blessing had one on here. Looks good. Their recipe, it's 1 cup of water. Let's just do this and talk to him. I'm leaving all the dishes so the other kids don't mind the messiness. 1 cup of water. And then I think she mixes everything together. I think I can just do it right here in my little measuring cup. My yeast is, how much yeast? 2 teaspoons of yeast. So we can mix it up beforehand. She adds honey to hers, so that's good. I think our original recipe that I make not in the bread machine uses honey for the sweetener too, and that's good. I like that one, a whole wheat. I need to just make this, well actually, you know what? I need more stuff for it because it uses wheat germ, and I don't have that here. So let me stir this stuff together and add that. This will work. I think it says to add this first, right? Or oh, actually, no, you know. Add water, salt, honey, and oil to the bread machine basket. Put the flour, then put the yeast on top. Okay, let's throw that out and start that again. I forget bread machines have a purpose for the way they do things, so don't do that. Put 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna mix this all in my little measuring cup here. Olive oil, I'm gonna use coconut oil and the honey. Okay, did that better. And then just put this in the bread machine for set the 2-pound bread setting and on medium crust, easy. Everything's cooking, doing its thing. I put the corn off and just carefully put the cheese stuff on top, and then the broccoli is done. Broccoli and cauliflower, the meat is almost done, pasta's boiling. The bread is going in the bread machine. We'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna run out and check my burgers outside, see if those are almost ready or flipped or whatever I have to do out there. Check my chicken patties, they're already cooked, which is awesome. So this is already cooked. These are all good. I'm like, already, that's weird. So those are finished. I've got a little bit of waffle fries here. And then I've got my sweet potatoes in here. We will let those cook for a few more minutes. And then that's gonna take care of the lunch/dinner meal. So what I did in here, my hamburger, I'm gonna mix it all in here. I had a little bit of onions and mushrooms left over from yesterday. I put a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. I think it was pepper, salt, garlic, and I can't remember what else is in it. It's like a mixture. And then another, yeah, it was a garlic one. So this is almost done cooking. I left because I remember people saying, I can't understand why people love this thing. This thing is great to smash meat when you have a large amount of it. Huge amount. Like when I was cooking, I watched Jamrell cook. We cook with big amounts of ground beef. This is good to smash it. Now, when you have smaller amounts, like I'm only cooking probably, what, 2 pounds of hamburger here? It really isn't a big deal just to chop it with this. So I can see why not everybody loves the big giant meat masher. I can see that. So, I mean, have I used it yet here? I don't even know. I use different pasta pool. Let's do this here. So this I'm actually gonna leave. We're not gonna cook it very long. I'm gonna drain that, put it in my slow cooker container, and then we will be doing, cooking this up and adding the stuff to it. And the stove is super dirty. Don't mind the dirty in there. The hamburger's cooked. So I'm gonna make a real quick sauce for my spaghetti. It's gonna be, I'm gonna use 2 cans of diced tomatoes. And I've got tomato paste, and I'll probably just add some water to it. I know I'm gonna add water to it. And that's it. I'll make it a little bit more soupy because the noodles aren't all the way cooked. And then that way it can absorb some of that liquid when I cook it in the slow cooker, like heat it up in the slow cooker. So that way I don't even have to think about dinners. It's hard to open these small cans with a can opener like this. That way tomorrow I don't even think about cooking. Like it's already gonna be, you're not seeing any of this. It's gonna be, let me come down here. It's gonna just be a day that I can get up. Awesome, this is funny how it doesn't hold that. Real slow. Okay, that way tomorrow, whoever's near the kitchen, hold on, and I can just say, here, put the slow cooker out, heat it, and put it on low or whatever, warm to heat up, and that'll be dinner. It'll be very nice. And then the bread will cook here, and I'll just take it out and wrap it up, put it in a baggie for tomorrow, and we'll have that with the corn, and then it's like, the weekend's done. I don't have to worry about food. It's nice to have food already, like yesterday, was it yesterday we did all the running? Yeah, yesterday we did running. I knew I didn't get up and make food, so I knew it'd be a little bit busier when I got back, but it was like I still had to make dinner because everybody was hungry, so to have my meals done would have been a whole lot better. But it was okay. It was literally throw together, and it was very simple. But I still had to think, so if you don't have to think and life is busy, it's so much better. Let's add some water here. That is good. I added 1 more can of tomato paste to it and a little bit more water, salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning a little bit more. This is good. It's very gooey, so you want it to look gooey because the noodles are not done. See that? Because the noodles will absorb this when you cook it in the slow cooker. So that's going to be perfect for dinner. Tomorrow I don't have to do it. So putting the lid on that, I'm going to put that in the refrigerator out there. Fries came out like, we're looking good. I just got to get some containers to put this stuff in. Moving along, I'm getting finished. I'm finishing up here. So burgers, I'm gonna put these in their buns, just put them, stack them in this thing as best I can. That's grab and go kind of eat day. All right, that's it. So it is burgers and tater tots and that for the afternoon dinner. Then we'll be going out to the picnic tonight. Don't have to worry about that. We'll get back, maybe we'll have a dessert, maybe not. Dinner is gonna be, for tomorrow, it's gonna be the mostaccioli in the refrigerator with the corn, the bread, that'll be delicious. And Sunday we're gonna do the burrito rolls. And then we have brownies to fill in the mix. And then if we have to throw things in there, there's bagels and cream cheese and salami and chips and dip we can have. If we have to make more food, we will. We always do. But this should suffice for the weekend. So, all right, I'm closing today's video because I have to head out the door in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes I got, and I got a mama kind of running afternoon. So taking my kids to do some running, then we're running tonight. So you have a fantastic, I'm talking fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you again tomorrow with Abundantly Blessed. We're reading through the book of Psalms. And if not, I'll see you guys again on Monday for another video. All right, see you Monday. Bye.